Ready, ready, ready?
Ready, ready.
Ready, ready, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
And go.
Hi.
Go. We went already. Oh, thanks.
I didn't wipe my hands very good.
Okay.
We're clean.
All right. We are in the 30s house, farmhouse, doing some cleaning, trying to get stuff off the floor. We have a long way to go. So Katie is going through books right now.
Yep.
And determining which ones she wants to keep.
Yep. I got through this whole section.
Good.
And everything on the top row.
Okay, good.
Everything on the second row.
Good.
And I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm just working my way down. Have my little keep pile. And my little keep pile.
Yeah, some more keep pile over there.
Yeah, mostly gardening. I knew I was going to want to keep a lot of the herb books and a lot of the garden books.
Nice. So we've been kind of talking about how we're going to be laying out the house.
Floor plan.
The floor plan. And that came up because I was taking out bookshelves, or trying to figure out what to do with these bookshelves rather, because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bookshelves, 7 that need to be off of this floor and stored somewhere, and we can't put them in the back bedroom because we're going to be using the back bedroom for other activities or purposes. Whatever. That sounded weird, but whatever. And then we were also talking about one of the back bedrooms. We have a little nook where there's going to be bookshelves, and it just so happens that this bookshelf here and this bookshelf here are the perfect size to go into that little nook. So then we were like, well, shoot, what are we going to do with all of the bookshelves on this side of the house once we're putting things back together? And
yeah, so we got to talking, are we going to keep this fireplace? How do we want to lay things out? Because our biggest issue has always been 1, 2, 3, 4 exterior doors in one room, and basically 2 interior. You have to a bedroom and to a kitchen, basically, so a hallway. So in one room you have 6 doors. We opened one of them, so it's not quite as bad, but when you're thinking living room and a dining room in layout in an already narrow room that also has bookshelves on both sides, it just really it got it to where it's like, okay, how do you actually function in this room? So that's what kind of, because I was like, do I have to decide right this second? Or do we?
And the answer was no, but I needed to figure out what to do with these bookshelves, because I thought I was going to take them apart. And I started dismantling one of them, and despite taking out all of the screws that are holding it together, it still didn't budge. Like, they've made these things very well. Very well built. So I was like, well, I'm not going to take them apart. That's going to take too long. I need to store them somewhere. But so we were talking about like a TV on this wall and our couch and chair and stuff over here.
This would be the living room section.
But it'd be weird having bookshelves over here, because like the back of the couch and stuff would be back here, and you'd need like a little tiny room or walkway just to access the books, and it's just kind of weird.
Then again, it just makes everything so tight.
It also makes it narrow, yeah. So then we thought, well, why don't we move the bookshelves over to there and put the TV, kind of a little cutout for the TV area in the bookshelves. But then we're like, well, we don't really have the right pieces to make that work.
Yeah, and it was like, well, then I think the conversation went to, okay, where are we going to put a fireplace?
Yeah.
Which side? So focal area, because that also is going to determine how your layout is. And this is just the way my brain works. And so it's like, if I know where my main focal pieces are, you know, your fireplace, and then your entries, and then of course you have this huge doorway. And currently it's a slider. So my next question was, could we flip the slider and have it slide this way and have this part stationary? Because then we could put the TV on this side and put the couch over here, which there's a lot more room.
And then have a nice view out.
Yeah, and
outward.
You could have a nice view outside. And this is, you know, a bedroom behind you. So it'd be kind of disruptive if somebody's watching TV here and somebody's trying to sleep in there. You know, so it's just kind of I'm just trying to, in my head, think through all these different scenarios of what we could possibly do and just throwing ideas up.
Yeah, and this slider I don't know if you can tell, but it's a big slider.
It's huge.
It goes all the way back. I mean, it's basically from this corner here all the way over. It's a very big.
Yeah, it's over a 6 foot. It's a very nice size, beautiful window door. Love it. Because I love how much light it lets in. I love that you can see outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like, so I was thinking, oh, if you're sitting on a couch here, you could look out to the right and you could see all of that. You could look to the left and you'd be able to see out through the sun porch. You could look forward and you could see the animals. I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. You know, I like that. But having it open here, you can't put a couch right here.
Right.
Because unless you have this little tiny itty bitty one, and we're pretty tall people, so we actually like, you know, couches that have enough for your legs so you're not sitting over them. But yeah, so that's kind of where we were at. And then we threw out the suggestion.
No, Katie did. This was Katie's brilliant idea. Not me. All Katie.
Was because I'm struggling with how narrow this room is anyway with furniture and not wanting to have a bookshelf.
On either side of the room?
Well, behind furniture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Basically, just not wanting a bookshelf behind furniture because then you're having to give additional space or you're not utilizing these bookshelves or you cut the bookshelf off, put the furniture, and then have books right above your head. I mean, which might look cool, but if you know, if you go back, it's just, anyway. So I was like, oh, we have these pretty headers and I like how that looks.
Yeah, the ones at the top over the doors.
And then I got to looking over here and I was like, oh, what if we lined the top and went down just on this wall? So we're doing this same.
Encasing the door frame, basically making this scene here. Over here. So this is the lengthwise of the room. So it shortens the room slightly, but it makes it so it's wider on both sides.
By over a foot.
Yeah, and
right?
we were thinking as you enter the house, that's a nice focal right there, a nice cool bookshelf with a bunch of books and stuff.
And I was talking about the amount of books that I was keeping. I don't need the entire shelves, but I do want to keep them because we are going to put some books in another bedroom.
Yes.
So we are keeping enough books to fill up a couple bookcases, but not an entire library again.
Yeah, we're not keeping like Age Wave.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's probably about 45 yoga books up here. And then like health and wellness books, over 75 of them about health and happiness and wellness and mindfulness and things like that. And gardening, there's probably over 400 garden books. I've probably kept about 50 of them.
Nice.
And I'm looking through ones that I think just have really cool suggestions, pictures, recipes. Sorry, am I standing in a bad spot?
No, you're fine.
Okay. And then also that are clean enough that they're not all moldy and gross.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking through them, looking, you know, they're not really, really damaged, water damaged, bug damaged, mice, whatever, because some of the books are in kind of rough shape. And the ones that are in really rough shape, we're just tossing. We're not going to donate ones that are just really disgusting. But all of the other ones then will be hopefully picked up and donated.
Yeah. So that's kind of our plan. So we'll have couch and chairs and table in here, a nice bookshelf, encasing that slider out to the north porch or sunroom, whatever we're calling it.
Porch, yeah.
Yep. And then either a fireplace over here
Most
or
likely
over here. We're not entirely certain yet because there is a chimney here. It's not a in-service chimney, but it might be able to be. So we're going to inspect that because this wall has to come down. This wall has to come down along with this and this wall. So this will be all opened up in order for me to get the floor out. And then we can kind of reassess what that looks like, putting it back and see if we can get that fireplace to work for a fire.
It would be for a wood burning stove.
Wood burning stove, or put it here, but it depends on how the aesthetics look after all the shelves are gone. So there's a lot.
Yeah, and we're planning on keeping this not necessarily in this house, but we're not going to get rid of this. And then it would just kind of change. Either the wood burning stove would kind of just go into this area or over into this area. Again, I really want to see what the brick chimney looks like once it's exposed. And then to answer a couple questions that we've been getting, because we got questions on if you're going to be taking out the floors, isn't that going to mess up all the drywall that you guys just had installed? And my answer, I think, is no, because we're not actually touching floors in the rooms that we drywalled, with the exception of 2 walls here in the kitchen.
Yep. And yeah. So if things go to plan, so these are the 2 walls that she's talking about in the kitchen that do have new drywall. If things go to plan, these floors are going to be actually about an inch or
Shorter.
an inch and a half. I'm not exactly sure what
Lower,
this
I guess.
little lip is here, but this lip, so this floor will be to the same height as this one. So if anything, we'll just have to add a little bit of drywall to the bottom where there's going to be a gap down there, and that'll be fine. There's a very strong possibility that there'll be brand new drywall in the interior of this whole area too. Katie's looking at me like, oh my goodness, because we're going to have new drywall on these walls.
Yeah.
So I might as well just rip out the drywall there, take these bookshelves out, rip out the drywall, put in new insulation, do it
just do it right.
just do it, just get it done, and then just re-drywall everything.
I mean, to be honest, it's not that much more.
It's not that much more. And we can put the sound dampening, soundproofing stuff to make it.
And make sure it's insulated correctly, because there's a lot of drafts and a lot of poor insulation choices in this house. And plus, we need to see like what's behind some of this stuff. If we do determine to take it out and put a wood burning stove, then we have to make sure we have the right insulation near it and the right backing and the right flooring, so that we can get that up to code, because I know wood burning stoves, you have a little bit more you have to deal with for them.
Oh, very exciting. This is going to be a beautiful rehabbed house.
It's going to be gorgeous.
It's really going to be nice.
I mean, I think it was going to be nice with us just putting lipstick on a pig, but now it's going to be gorgeous.
It's not going to be a pig anymore. It's going to be an ostrich.
It's going to be an ostrich. It's going to be a peacock.
Yeah, peacock. There you go.
Do you want to mention that we're going to store those up there, or does it matter?
Well, you already did.
We cleaned it. Well, we cleaned it out.
Yeah, it's still cleaning to be continued. But there were 2 brooders in here, cardboard box brooders. We got those removed. That was a feat.
That was fun.
It was fun. And so now I just need to clean all this stuff up. And then we're going to be storing those bookshelves probably just along here.
Yeah, just out of the way for now, because we have some that we put into the barn, but it just gets too humid. And so in this room, when we have it all shut up and everything, it's not bad.
Yeah, all of our furniture's been doing great.
Yeah.
The cabinets have been doing great here.
We haven't had any moisture issues, even with the brooders in here and having the animals. We didn't have any issues. We kept all of our furniture in plastic because the chickens were in here. But yeah, so we just...
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be a lot of work, but that's okay.
You say that every time.
I do, because the truth is, it's a lot of work. But that's okay.
That's okay.
I'm looking forward to more demolition.
I love demo.
Demo is kind of fun. And now that I know, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get the bookshelves out of here, get the bookshelves out of here. And I'm just going to start tearing out the walls, getting all that done. And then I'll start tearing out the floors.
Which I'm guessing there's going to be reframing that has to...
Probably a little bit of reframing.
happen.
I mean, definitely on these walls when I tear them down, but I'm not sure about the exteriors.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, like, well, before we build it all, might look at that closet and... Because it's a funky shaped closet,
it is,
and there's just some weird things. And that bedroom is going to be our master, and it's the smallest, tiniest bedroom. It's itty bitty tiny. I don't even know if it's going to fit a king size bed in it.
Yeah,
It's real small.
It's small, and it's not like we're going to bump out this wall.
Oh yeah, we can fit a king size.
I mean, we're not going to be bumping out this wall because that encroaches into our living room.
No.
So, and we're not going to go into the bathroom.
No,
this
'cause I want
wall
my
is
tub.
staying. Yeah, and we made that little nook there specifically for the
The soaking tub.
soaking tub.
Much
so
more important than a large bedroom.
the only real recourse we have, nice big spider, is going more lengthwise.
Yeah, we can. This closet can. It's not a deep closet, but it's it's a little. It's just kind of odd.
Yeah, there's a little bump.
I guess
there's
you
a little
could,
bump right
if
here.
this wall moved. Is this wall coming out?
Yes.
Yeah, because you could give yourself a little bit more space here, like right when you came in, but that's really about it for a dresser or for something. But yeah, we'll take a look at it once it's all out and see if we want to redo anything. Because once it's all down, it's easy to reimagine. But yeah, a king size bed will fit here with a nice little stand on either side for each of us. We'll have a big window behind us, or we could do it this way, but I don't like that because then somebody would have to walk all the way around to go to the bathroom. This is a little easier because it's, I guess, either way.
Either way, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I call this side.
Dibs on the side.
Dibs on the bathroom side. Oh, man.
Exciting times.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so I think that's about it. You got more books to do. I got more cleaning and moving and dismantling to do. Debating whether I'm going to get...
Oh, look at all the chickens. Oh, boy. We left the door open.
Yeah, we did leave the door open. I'm debating whether I'm going to get another small drop box.
Come on,
Or
chickens.
if I'm just going to put it in the trailer and haul it. And
Oh, you're going the wrong way. Go this way.
yeah. So, okay. Katie, you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
So we will see you on Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend.
It's
See you
just
later.
Sage.
Bye. Did you get the chickens?
Just Sage. She's still in here. She's hiding. Come on,
Uh-oh.
Sage.